pick up with on Google My Business. Google My Business is a free listing on Google. Sometimes it's previously called Google Locations, Google Places, Google Maps, but it's now called Google My Business, and it is a really, really good, powerful listing. So just wanted to cover off a couple of things because there's a lot to it. It's relatively basic, but there is a lot to it. So I just wanted to pick up on Google My Business, a couple of important things. And I'm looking at a desktop view, and you can get exactly the same on an app if you download the app, although the layout will be slightly different. First thing is reviews on Google or any sort of reviews. The strongest reviews, I think, are Google reviews because Google loves itself, so it likes Google reviews. And if you look under reviews, when you start getting reviews, you can see the reviews you've had, whether you've replied to them or not, or whether you haven't replied to them. And one of the key things on Google Ads, Google reviews, is to reply to them. Doesn't matter, but we're looking for Google's looking for quick responses. So if anyone leaves you a review on Google, good, bad, or indifferent, you need to respond to it. If it's a bad review, you probably still need to respond to it, not by arguing, by taking a little bit on the chin. But don't ignore reviews, respond to them quickly, and Google will see that as a good thing. And obviously, try and promote the idea of people giving you Google reviews. Again, if all your systems are set up properly, if you get a review left on your Google My Business here on Google Review, it should pull onto your website. That's the way that Trustist works. It's only the Trustist widget or the Trustist system that pulls Google reviews in. But as I say, if you're getting Google reviews and you're not seeing them on your website, then ask a question. The other thing I just wanted to talk about was photos, and I think you got photos and videos. This is again a bit like Facebook. If you've watched the Facebook video, you can upload videos and photos on here. So again, it makes it a much richer experience if people come onto you. So I've got a couple of videos uploaded here. I've got some photos uploaded. And it just helps people interact with you. It makes your Google My Business listing more relevant, and that all helps. And at the end of the day, if you can get your Google My Business up into the top 3, so the first 3 you see when someone is searching, that's a really strong position. We've seen franchisees picking up 50, 60 calls a month just from their Google My Business listing, and that is huge when you think about the cost of advertising, particularly on maybe AdWords. So there's lots of other bits to it. There's information that you really shouldn't mess around with too much. If you mess around with information on here, you're likely to get your listing suspended. They have an algorithm that keeps looking at updates and things. So if you're not careful, things can go wrong if you start messing around with info. But you can see we've got website addresses, links back. We've got services that have been updated. So, there's a lot of work that goes into this from the outset, but it doesn't mean there's not more work that you can add to it. You can post directly onto it and get some posts going on, which are really important. Insights is a wonderful tool just to see what's going on, how many times people have seen you, how much they're interacting with you, whether they've made any phone calls or not. This is a very new site and it's already picking up some traction. So Google My Business is in the grand scheme of things, one of your major assets. If you're not using Google My Business, if you're not updating it regularly, you're missing out. You can't expect just to get straight onto the top 3 of Google My Business listings. But if you keep using your directory that is all set up when you join the business and keep posting, you will see a return on your time investment. And as I say, those that can get it into the top 3 in a busy area can see a huge return on investment. So just a few little insights and details on Google My Business, and I hope that helps. Cheers, guys.